Hello, this is a short introduction to the redeveloped Tech Awards suite of qualifications. My name is Paul Webster, I'm a subject advisor and I'll be part of the team shaping the qualifications. I'll be taking you through the main features of the redeveloped Tech Awards and how they're changing from the current Tech Awards. So, why have the Tech Awards been redeveloped? Well, in September 2020, the DFE published new technical guidance for Key Stage 4 qualifications to be included in 2024 performance tables in England. This guidance applies to Key Stage 4 technical award qualifications across all awarding bodies. Qualifications approved under these new guidelines will be available for the first time to learners completing from 2024. In response, Pearson has submitted 13 Tech Award qualifications for approval for the 2024 performance tables. 10 of the current Tech Awards have been redeveloped to meet new DFE requirements. However, the content and assessment will be familiar to you if you're currently delivering them. Sport, activity and fitness has been revised, bringing together excellent content from the BTEC First and the current Tech Award to create the new Tech Award in Sport. And we've also developed 2 new Tech Awards in construction and animal care, which are based largely on content that teachers told us they wanted to retain from the current BTEC Firsts in these subjects. Just a reminder for those new to Tech Awards, they are designed to be taught alongside GCSEs, giving your learners a glimpse into a professional sector whilst teaching them transferable skills for life. They're the same size as GCSEs at 120 guided learning hours and specifically designed for 14 to 16-year-olds in schools. They are graded across Level 1 and Level 2 to recognise the achievements of all learners, and are assessed using assignments and practical tasks to suit vocational teaching and learning. Once approved, they will count in the open group of Progress 8 as non-EBAC courses. And this is our redeveloped suite of 13 Tech Awards, which we are very proud to share with you. As you can see, they cover a wide range of subjects, and they are all about providing learners with an understanding of the subject and providing opportunities for them to engage in vocational activities. We've designed them to excite learners' curiosity, develop relevant skills, and give them the underpinning skills to continue their progression through these or related subject areas. This table summarises the key elements of the Tech Awards that have remained the same, and those elements that will be changing in order to meet new DFE technical guidance for 2024 performance tables. We've retained the simple and clear 3-component structure of our current Tech Awards in all but one subject, art and design practice, which has been reduced to 2 components. The content in the current Tech Awards has been retained with little change for most subjects. Any changes have been made based on feedback and consultation to make it clearer, up to date, and to enhance delivery and assessment. For the 2 subjects new to the Tech Awards, animal care and construction, and for the redeveloped sport, we've adapted the content you told us you liked best from the first awards to create new but familiar qualifications that will be easy to adopt and deliver. Assessment of internally assessed components are changing in a couple of ways in order to meet new DFE requirements. They must now be marked numerically using mark schemes rather than graded using pass, merit and distinction criteria. And assessment will be verified through moderation rather than through standards verification. The external assessment of internally assessed components are changing in a couple of ways in order to meet new DFE requirements. They must now be marked numerically using mark schemes rather than graded using pass, merit and distinction criteria. And assessment will be verified through moderation rather than standards verification. Also, the assignments used to assess the internally assessed components must now be set by the awarding organisation rather than by the teacher assessor. The external assessment must contribute 40% to the qualification grade. Our Tech Awards already meet this, so there's no change here. There is also a new terminal rule, meaning the externally assessed component must be sat at the end of the programme. I'll take you through each of these changes in a bit more detail in just a moment. Each Tech Award is made up of 3 mandatory components, with the exception of the redeveloped art and design practice. Flexibility is built into the content for subjects that include specialist routes, allowing you to deliver them as relevant to your learners. Components 1 and 2 are each worth 30% of the qualification grade. They are internally assessed and moderated by Pearson. Component 3 is worth 40% of the qualification and is externally assessed by Pearson. Creative subjects are assessed through practical assignments and external tasks. As internal assessments must now be set by the awarding body, we have developed new Pearson Set Assignments, or PSAs, which will be released each year and made available online well in advance of assessment windows to enable you to prepare before delivering to learners and to fix in flexibly with your timetable. Each assignment will be based on a vocational context and contain a set of tasks that will prompt learners to engage with the taught content and produce evidence for assessment. Each PSA will assess the same set of skills, so the mark scheme will remain the same for the lifetime of the qualification. Only the vocational context will change in each assignment, so you will be well prepared each year for what to expect. To address the requirement for assessment to be applied through numerical marking, we have developed level-based mark schemes for internal assessment, which are based on the current learning aims in most cases. I'll show you an example in just a moment. Under the current pass, merit and distinction grading method, where each criterion within a grade must be achieved before moving up to the next grade, marking allows for more compensation within a component where stronger and weaker performance against the learning aims are totalled for a single resulting mark. This makes each component and the overall qualification fully compensatory, meaning learners can achieve a grade through any combination of marks from any component, and individual component grades no longer represent the lowest grade a learner achieved. There are no longer minimum grade requirements in any component, so a result of U, or unclassified, in any of the components will no longer prevent a learner from achieving the qualification. This gives your learners more opportunities to achieve and better captures their true ability. We will be delivering full marking training and annual standardisation events as part of our complementary support offer. Here is an example of one of our level-based mark schemes. It uses 12 marks per grid across 4 bands. This structure has been used for each of our redeveloped Tech Awards. Each band uses a consistent set of descriptors, such as those seen in bold here, which help you determine which band best represents the quality of the evidence overall. We've also designed them with 3 marks in each band, so once you've determined the best fit band, you can then decide whether the evidence is just into the bottom of the band, comfortably in, or right at the top, making the marking process straightforward and consistent for each internal assessment. There are 5 of these mark schemes for each internally assessed component, totaling 60 marks. We currently use standards verification, SV, to quality assure internally assessed components. New requirements mean that these components must now be moderated. Both standards verification and moderation check the application of centre assessment through the sampling of learner work and establishing the level of accuracy in relation to national standards. In moderation, the moderator's marks are compared to the centre's marks to establish the degree of centre marking accuracy. You'll be happy to hear that the moderation process will significantly reduce the administration required for you to deliver and assess the internal components. Moving on to the externally assessed component, it must now be set at the end of the programme to meet new terminal assessment rules. Most centres we spoke to already deliver the Tech Awards in this way, so it will mean minimal or no change for most. In terms of content and assessment, most of the redeveloped Tech Awards have only made minimal changes in order to clarify and enhance various aspects based on teacher feedback. So in summary, we've retained the current simple 3-component structure and the straightforward assessment model, which allows for flexibility to deliver them alongside GCSE and other qualifications. We've retained and made improvements to the teaching and learning content and have developed engaging assignments for internal assessment. Marking within components across the qualification is compensatory, giving your learners more opportunities to achieve grades that truly reflect their ability. Moderation of internal assessment will be similar to standards verification and will significantly reduce admin. We will be providing the same range of complementary and paid-for support and resources you've come to expect from BTEC, and we're currently revising and streamlining them in response to your feedback. We'll run an annual programme of teacher training, marking standardisation and networking events to support you in preparing to deliver, assessing and delivering your Tech Award. And of course, we have an expert team of subject advisors to answer any questions you might have along the way. Here is the timeline of key dates for the redeveloped Tech Awards. Draft specifications and sample assessments are available now on the Tech Awards section of our website, so you can start to read and get familiar with them. In September, we'll be holding live launch events and releasing subject-specific overviews. In November, the DFE will announce the new performance table list from 2024, and we will publish the final versions of the specifications. The first teaching of the redeveloped Tech Awards will be September of 2022. The first moderation of internally assessed components will be in May-June of 2023, and the first external assessment, an opportunity for certification, will be January of 2024. External assessments will be available twice a year in January, February and May, June for all subjects, with the exception of art and design, creative media, performing arts and music. These subjects use practical-based external assessments done over a longer period of time and are therefore only available once a year, as with the current Tech Awards. As a reminder, if you are delivering the current Tech Awards, the final registration of learners onto a 2-year programme will be September 2021, as current performance tables will end in 2023. If you run a 1-year programme, the final registration to complete for 2023 performance tables will be September 2022. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, we are always happy to speak with you. We hope you found this useful, and we look forward to seeing you at our launch events in September. Thank you.